How's it going, everybody? My name is Adam Solis. Welcome to this reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Hopsin, Your House. He actually dropped this a couple of days ago, so I'm super excited for this to be my first reaction video that I'm going to be doing. He actually dropped a video on his Instagram, I think it was sometime last week, where he kind of explained that the new music that he's going to be dropping is from a time where he wasn't at a good place. He's at a better place now mentally. He just wanted to let us know. So I assume this music is going to be touching, kind of speaking about his experiences. I'm a huge fan of Hopsin. I've been following him for many years. I think over 10 years now. And I'm super excited for the new music that he's going to be dropping. And I'm super happy. Hopsin, if you're watching this, I know you're probably not, but I'm super proud that he's finding himself and being at a better place mentally. I think we all need it, and it's definitely somebody, a role model to look up to. So much love. We're gonna get right into this, and I'm super excited for this to be the first video I'm gonna be reacting to. So here we go, guys. So it looks like they're getting, looks like the guy's getting arrested. Is that? I assume that's him. So that's him, and his parents are getting arrested. I see. Love the guitars, by the way. I know he makes his own beats, so I love those guitars. I don't know if you guys are listening to that. Super dope guitar.
Man, I don't even know what happened. I was born inside of this shit. My fucking parents scrapping. I was mortified as a kid. Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember.
Yeah, so it looks like his parents were fighting. Pops was getting arrested. Cops were called on them.
Blame my mom for the shit he didn't accomplish. I'd hide in the corner like a guinea pig in the process, just knowing he about to smack the fucking teeth out of mouth. It's like when it came to some type of drama, he got aroused. No joke. There was the moments where dad would slowly be creeping up. I would jump in front of my mama. Please don't beat her up.
I think that's so tough because I think a lot of us, you know, we go through the same situation as kids, seeing our parents argue, some growing up in a more broken home than others. But I think we can all relate to being a youngin' and seeing your parents fight and having to break them up. Like, there's a lot of us that go through situations like that, and this song's definitely relatable to everybody. It's so tough to see somebody so young growing up in an environment like that, you know? It creates this toxicness.
I ain't never spoke on this shit, the memories are up. Smiles and hugs, that's just something you'll never see in us. You know the pain when your parents tell you to go and play, then hours later you see your mom and she got a swollen face. I hope you don't relate, I just learned how to cope today, from the days when I would pick up the phone and say.
And he's saying, like, hopefully the people out there who are listening to this, hopefully you don't relate to coming home and seeing your mom beat up with a swollen face and having to go through that. Like I was just saying right now, it's definitely tough, man. So it looks like now he's picking up.
I gotta leave here now.
Calling somebody.
My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the
So yeah, so he called his friend over to come on and pick him up because he doesn't want to be in the house no more, which is definitely understandable.
Police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I would go to school feeling so frightened, yeah, I was scared, not knowing if I'ma go home finding my mama dead. Every other fucking day Dad was always losing control. He was acting like a fucking ape running loose in our home. Man, ever since I was born they was pessimistic and torn. It's evident, but regardless they never get a divorce. God, I wish they got around it.
Like you just said, that they always fighting, and I never understood why people stay in relationships that are so toxic that you should go your own separate ways, but you end up staying in this relationship that, you know, is toxic for you and for the people around you. Obviously, if you have kids, they're watching that growing up, and you know, it stays in their mind, and subconsciously that's who they end up becoming. you know, which is, I never understood that.
Checking into some counseling. We could have been a happy family inside our house again. I said again as if we ever were. That's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt. I'm lost. We were nothing like the families I used to see on the sitcoms. We were horrible with bonds. I can no longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life.
He's just saying right now that he, as a kid watching TV and seeing these happy families on TV, on these sitcoms, that he doesn't understand how people live like that, because his home was so broken that it was just
At home now was peaceful. They were lovable people who didn't function like we do. Or how I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I pick up the telephone, call a friend and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right.
So now the
and they've
cops
been
show
going
up.
back and forth for all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight, your house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mom or dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited.
It's exactly what I was just saying a little while ago, that, you know, growing up as a kid, you see that and it sticks in your head, and then you slowly start to become that because that's what you know. It's like this toxic cycle. I appreciate the line he said right now when he said it's not his parents' fault, because again, it's a toxic cycle, and he's not putting the blame on his parents, because once you start putting blame on other people, you start having this bitterness inside you, and you don't really allow yourself to break out of that and allow yourself to heal from those torments that you saw when you were a kid. So I appreciate that line. I'm gonna go back to it, that way you guys can hear it.
Hey mama, no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight, your house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mom or dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited these mad thoughts that I seem to have often. Yeah, that's Hopsin. Music is where my last straw went. Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted, I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of fucking parents neglect. We all got these traumas we carry, and sometimes it's scary cause we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we subconsciously air and project the nightmares and the stress that we dealt with when we were younger. And that's why therapy's best. Listen, if you got...
I agree with that 100%. You know what I mean? I literally just touched on that. And if you have an opportunity to go to therapy, even if you were the kid who grew up seeing that and you kind of see yourself having those same resemblance that you saw in your parents, it's okay to go. Like, I wish I can. That's something that I want to do, is go to therapy. And, you know, I advise a lot of people to do it too, because I know Hopsin's getting therapy and it's helping him, you know, overcome these issues that he had when he was a kid. And honestly, I respect that so much.
Kids, if you're wrong and you throwing tantrums, don't be oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint, so when there's an issue, they might handle it just how you did.
Exactly what we just said right now.
I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night.
Now he's the one getting arrested.
I wanna stay at your...
So that's his kid. And now Hopsin's the one getting arrested like his pops was. It goes back to saying that toxic cycle. There's got to be a point where we got to break out of that, you know? Your kids see what you do.
I don't want to hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I want to stay at your house tonight, your house tonight.
That's deep. That last scene where he was getting arrested, that's deep. And it's true, like a lot of people, they say, oh, I don't want to grow up to be like my mom. I don't want to grow up to be like my dad. But that's exactly who we grow up to be. So, damn. It looks like there's some family photos now. getting all broken home. You can see his dad in the middle right there, separate from them too. Broken picture, broken home, broken family. Well, there you have it. There's the first reaction. I love that video so much. I think so many people can relate to it. So many people grow up in homes that are broken like that. You know, I know for me when I was a kid, that's definitely something that I can relate to, and I know a lot of you could probably relate to that as well. So mad props for Hopsin, mad props for him doing what he's doing to kind of break that toxic cycle. Much love and respect for all of you who are watching. I suggest you kind of do the same thing and get therapy. Honestly, like, I know that's something that I said that I wanted to do, and I more likely will do it, because I find it so beneficial. So with that being said, I can keep on rambling about that, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. That's my first video, Hopsin, your house. Comment down below if there's another video you guys want me to react to, if there's an artist that you like that just put out a video, or that you want me to react to. Like I just said, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I'm in my feels right now. So I love you guys. I'm going to end the video right here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.